Are you talking about like the like Diablo and Dilo and stuff? I think they have. Hold on, they might have. Let me see. I could be wrong. I've been documentation bunker, so I don't know if they actually have them. They should, because I know they've been selected a while ago, but we'll see. Let's see what we have here. So I have just done a build here, and I'm going to be compiling a bunch of new stuff, so it's probably going to be angry every time I load a new dinosaur. Yeah, he's got gross eyes. Anyway, we're going to let him finish exploding, because he's having a rough time right now because of me loading. Actually, I should probably reset it real quick. There we go. Yeah, he's not exploding anymore. Nice. What does our randoms give us?
What will Felipe make for you today?
Yeah. Lupe, what skins have you created? That one's kind of cool. That one's fun. Give me something with like a lime green crest. Ooh, some of these can be some absolutely putrid combinations, though. Like, absolutely putrid combinations. I wish I could have gone back. We need like a one. That's what we should do. We should have a one undo button for your skins if you clicked random. Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Let's see what our pattern B is. Let's reset him. If you discard the perfect skin, that's on you.
that's what we call a skill issue.
Oh, that one's fun. I like that one. So unfortunately, where I am at, I only have one monitor, so I can't really show you like Dilo things. Actually, I should probably check. I'm sure they've seen something in relation to the Dilo's abilities by now. Yeah, someone
I
has
don't
to have
believe so.
shown them. Somebody has to have shown them something.
They've heard of it, but they haven't seen it.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Anyway, what else do we have? His skin, I think, actually might be broken. I might have to adjust it real quick. I know they were discussing a bug, though. Is it? No, it's not. Oh, it looks so blurry far away. The first, like, actually really scaly animal. Let's roll the dice.
Ooh, that one's nice.
Are you talking about the one with, like, the blue marking?
Yeah, the blue-yellow one was kind of cool.
Gotcha, yeah. You say you're about 5 seconds behind in real time, so that's not bad for a delay. Do a little bit of show off for them while I can before the internet or the power inevitably explodes again. Oof. This one's like...
That dark blue one was cool.
That one has like a horrifying desaturation to it. Ugh. Is his B set up? Oh, so it is. Alright, hold on. Yeah, let's do something kind of loud real quick. I might explode, by the way. I may explode. I don't know. So, there we go. It does exist. I mean, you can't really see it for others, but Herrerasaurus has a cool little way to signal his boys.
You can put that little dewlap to use.
Yep. Put the dewlap to use. Also, it's worth saying that you can only see this if you're another Herrerasaurus. This means nothing to every other animal. And it's also very bright on this level in comparison to what it's gonna be. Anyway, just a fun little moment for you all. Yeah, if it if other dinosaurs could see it, it would be really unenjoyable. There'd really be no point to that. Let's see. Oh, here. I'm sorry, I need to do it this way. There we go. You know, seeing this back in the game, I kind of want to bring back my her emote of the Diablo Ceratops. That one's actually kind of fun for being a lot of orange. This is the official. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. Give me a moment. There we go. Red Dibble. We've got a Red Dibble. So. Pattern B is... Oops, not what I want. Not what I wanted to hit. Hold on. Back to the baby. And then you can see it grow into something else. And this is pattern B. Oh, that's a pretty good random one.
Filippo's outdone himself again.
All right. Let's see. Almost has that pattern A quality to it when it morphs in. Ah, I love that. Just as little. The slower blend's gonna make it tie up nicely, but it's... Ugh. Yeah, his turn radius will be tweaked as he gets more sparring practice in, because I can just tell you outright that certain instances are well overtuned, including like the way this currently handles will be adjusted to where your camera's not going to kind of surpass the general. I'd say about 30, 35 degrees from behind before it's going to start trying to auto-turn him with this movement. So you won't be able to just do one of these. Because it's just, you know, it's just how you break it. But that's all. He's got a few movement values that are gonna get tossed in. Sparring is evil. Those things under the stamina bar are for your sparring ability. Diablo Ceratops have, I mean, sparring, it's basically like giant bulls, oxen, things of that nature.
Locking horns.
Well, no, it's not about locking horns. It's about them trying to get around the sides of one another in order to
Yeah.
actually hit them or throw them. Because I really need that ability to throw someone off of a cliff. uh, let's see. Pull this back in. I also think I might be a liar. This might not work. So everybody gets to hold on. Just relax. Give me a moment. I don't want to be a liar. Get everybody's hopes up on something. Let's see. Okay. Run faster. Okay. At least not there. Let me... Almost done, I swear. There we go. Okay. Last test, I swear. And if it's not there, then I'll be bummed, but at least you all will get something cool on, like, Monday. Okay, it's not. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Now I'll take a look as to why. Okay. I'll bring it back. No, it's not about the hogs. Relax. Relax. You all always try to jump to conclusions, and you're like, it's the hog, isn't it? It's gotta be, because I heard a pig. Look, we spawn here in the dead center. The pigs are over here. Anytime I start a simulation, you're gonna hear the pigs. Case in point. We're just gonna be right here. Look, pigs. Make pigs 4 tons. You want it to be the, what is it? Oh, what's the name of that movie? I think it's just called Boar. It's like an Australian horror movie of a massive boar that has to get fought by Nathan Jones. Alright, alright, alright. I don't know why you're spawning in. I don't understand the purpose of this. Alright, this was not authorized. I don't understand. That was weird. Hated that. Razorback! That's the one. Coming in clutch. If I'd have known you were listening, I probably would have just asked you. No, it's not Razorback then. Razorback's another one I've seen. But now that I've been wrong, I have to look it up. It is just Boar. Okay. Yeah, because it also has the, the guy in the Rob Zombie movies that always plays Otis, one of the psychopaths. And it's really weird to see him try to play a caring, like, stepfatherly role in this film. Because my mind looks at him and goes, oh, that poor family, they don't know. They have no idea. But it's fine. Ugh. Yeah, my FPS is going to remain low. I'm not on any decent machine right now. I am on a very low end. I am here because I felt terrible saying I was going to stream the other day and not be able to. So I wanted to be able to do something in the middle of the storm at the location I chose to go to.
As soon as you were about to start your stream yesterday, Thor himself starts throwing lightning bolts from the clouds.
Yeah, that was great. I was like, okay, it's cool, we can try. Power goes out. Is the Pounce Fantasy updated yet? The part of the Pounce Fantasy is updated. Dragging things to their doom, to my knowledge, is not, because I have not been told that I need to look at it. Oh, they are. But I'm allowed to stream because I can't. Hold on. Bruce, I have a soundbite that you need to get for Discord.
Hmm.
If you YouTube the first part, you can get it. Jarrell will immediately know what I mean, though.
Alright, one sec.
Yeah. Oh, Jace, you weren't here. Little buddy, I'll do it for you. I'll I'll do a once over. So obviously night's pretty bright here on the testing map. This only applies to other Herrerasaurs. The Dilo stuff is in. However, I'm on again a very a low end one monitor setup. I would not be able to appropriately show the Dilo. So it's there. I can tell you it's there because I did look. And unfortunately, because I can't pull up a second player easily and stream, they wouldn't even get to hear the Dilo laugh. So, you know. Oh, Herrera's call should be in for sure. The Dilo laugh. Yeah, so there was something I really wanted the Dilo to do. And I wanted him to be able to have a very uncomfortable noise that sounded very much like a derisive laugh. And the team came up with a very, very interesting way to make that work with gameplay that I think is wonderful. Let me try and get a setup working. I will try. And no, it does not laugh like a hyena. It is not a hyena laugh. Yeah. Hold on. Let's get out here. Here comes those evil pterodactylus. Okay. I have to show it to you in two parts, and I have to be abundantly clear. that again, I am running a low-end PC, so I apologize, because it is not having a great time right now. But you know, something's better than nothing, am I right? Yeah. No, that was the sound of a Diablo Ceratops running through a boar.
As the smoke starts billowing from your computer.
No, no, it's not like that. Hey, there you go. Glaviator got it. A particular horn sound? Yes, I know what the horn sound is. I know what you're talking about. Yes, it exists. Okay. Good lord. Attempt number 1. Can I do it this way? Maybe? Okay. So, this is the lag of which we have to deal with, 15 FPS. So we zoom around our boy so you can see the difference between if it'll even work for me, because it might explode. He really wants to explode. Oh, I just realized why it's not going to do it. Hold on, but I can fix that. 1 second, please. I did it, dumb. Yeah, unfair. Dibble isn't moving. Yeah. Oh, this is not the creature I wanted. I apologize. Stop that. Bless his little heart. There we go. Okay. It was, dude, listen. I'm sorry. Sometimes it does not want to pretend that it's a player controller. So now our Dilo, when moving around an envenomated target, has the mouth open. And you may notice some charges down there. That I assure you, something terrible is happening. But that is his precious, sweet laugh that caused that poor thing to die for some reason or another.
Now, if you were the raptor, you'd be seeing some very horrible things on your screen.
Why is your spec such a potato? Because I don't keep a strong rig where I'm at currently. As we immediately get battled for the corpse now. Not allowed to enjoy my meal in peace.
Red Dot losers.
Yeah, right. Ugh. 15 FPS fight. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let's see if I can make him kill himself on me too. Done enough harassment leaving the scene. What do you mean?
AI wins.
Yeah, AI wins. Surely now you'll show how it looks from the Omni's perspective, right? No, not on this machine. I would happily, I would happily show it, but not on this machine, no. I can't. I can't in good faith show something. It would be too low of a quality for me to stand behind it. However, we will. What are the 3 charges under the stamina? They tie into your envenomation ability. That is all that is all I am going to say until I can display something further on Monday. So, here. But it's a fun time. It's a good time. Let's see. Drop this down to a 1. There's nothing else. You got the precious laugh, the sweet sounding noise of "Please come pet me, I'm friendly." It was a completely friendly laugh. That was a wonderful noise. It was a derisive, mocking tone that screamed, "This is a friendly call. Come pet me." All right? That's what that is. I will tell you how it works if nothing else. But no, in all sincerity, on the player's end, there's quite a bit that happens, and due to the rig, it's just not to the quality I would want. So we were looking for something to do more than just, okay, here's damage over time. Yeah, sorry, hold on, segue here. Every old lady be like, who's a good sweet baby? This is the creature that Betty White was feeding in Lake Placid. Like, that's going to be what's happening. They're going to be like, oh, come here, feeding them like a cow. Come and get it. You're just going to hear laughter coming from the woods. But, so we wanted something more than just tick damage. And I know that everyone's been asking for tick damage, and oh, why aren't you doing tick damage? Relax, tick damage is being looked at for something else. Dilo, I wanted to kind of really just left field it into horror because it has so much potential to do that, both with a suggestion at the time from someone else who really wanted to pitch a gnarly, mean, gross Dilophosaurus artistically. Tick damage is damage over time. Just a tick, and then there is damage. So another way of saying dot. But alongside the art of the Dilo coming along, we wanted to make him scary, and not in just a, okay, we can bite you and we can pressure you. What can you do to make it the opposite of the Trudon? Because the Trudon is like, okay, cool, we're a horde and we all jump on you and all that good stuff. Um, how can we isolate a player? How can we make it so that if you get envenomated by a Dilophosaurus and you ran to the safety of your friends, it didn't matter? Like, there is legitimately nothing you can do about the fact that you got envenomated and you still have a problem to deal with. So, there's a couple of things that happen based off of envenomation levels, which are being tweaked. But as you get envenomated, your view distance collapses rapidly to where you can't see past a certain distance. And it's almost as if there's a really uncomfortable ethereal fog in the distance that obscures everything. And of course, the more you get envenomated, the closer this detailing will close in on you, which means if you're running and, speeding away as fast as you can, and you don't know where you're going because you can't see, you're very likely to just run into something you don't want to. But that is not the part that makes everything absolutely awful for the envenomated victim. The envenomated victim hallucinates duplicates of the Dilophosaurus that only they can see and that only they can interact with. So these hallucinations will come tearing out of the fog to attack you, and of course, if you hit them, they just poof into hallucination dust. But no one else can see these, no one else can hit them, no one can interact with them, so these things can move through any groups that you may be using to rely to defend you. Or I'm sorry, to rely on to defend you. So it's a fun time. So you still have to be conscious of this envenomation. And at the same time, if these hallucinations, which I haven't made clear, can harm you, everyone else around you will not see the exact same thing. The recoil that you see is not the recoil that they see. It's not as if you're being attacked and bitten. It's as if you are seizing from internal damage of some sort. So it's a good time. You have to be conscientious of that. And if a hallucination comes tearing through one of your friends, well, hopefully you don't hit your friend. So decide. Decide. It's pretty fun. Just from like the loose testing standpoint, it's really concerning after a few seconds. But everything therein still needs work. So I'm not going to tell you like, oh, hey, it's going to last this long. Because that's not decided. It's simply not. I'm going to get it into stress testers and then basically let them play with it and watch the interactions with those that have got a better understanding of it and have touched it for longer, alongside pretty much everything else. And we'll see how things develop from there, because I want to put stress testing to use for balance as I had promised. Dilos are basically mind mages. Should be a good time. I hope. I hope people enjoy it. I wanted to make something creepy, monstrous, spooky. So aside of the random hallucination, that laugh that you heard is when you cause a hallucination to manifest and go to attack them. Which also means that you could go in to attack them because they wouldn't suspect it. Just saying. Oh, these two towers are actually 4, which are actually 6, which are actually 7. potentially 8, but then maybe 9. Are we counting towers based off of height only, or does width matter? They're for nothing. They were obstacles. That's all it is. Obstacles and also a visual gauge. There's no cool trick there. Who would win though? Pack of Omnis or Dylos? Yeah. That'd just be a bloodbath probably. Let's see. I will try this week too as well. If we can get something manageable, I'll see what I can do about getting a stream going and showing you all some Diablo Ceratops sparring. Should be a good time. We're getting there very quickly now. And also this week we'll have news on Gateway. What a good time. Everybody can post like, finally. I know. I'm sorry. Have any other dinosaurs gotten any changes aside from stamina changes or Carno's acceleration? Yeah, so the initial modifiers of pretty much all of the attributes have gone in relation to when animals are wounded now in combat. Once you go below half health, your capability starts getting hampered pretty quickly, and of course tapers off around 10% health to where you're considered critically injured. This means quite a few things in relation to decreased stamina regain, decreased damage output, things of that nature. Basically, some of the balance issues, which I do understand, like, hey, certain animals shouldn't be doing what they're doing, are in the position they are because this needed to come in where it's like, okay, cool, your pack of animals can absolutely beat this guy. The problem was that this guy was dealing out full damage as he was on his last leg the entire time. So that's in. There's also something we've done to resting, which we're tweaking right now. There's a combination of stamina regains, and I will tell you right now, it's being worked on because it's too brutal. I've been given the numbers myself after we put them in. We wanted to have dinosaurs actually rest to regain your stamina, and rest be something relevant as opposed to it just being, okay, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to rest, and I can just like kind of go in and out of my resting state because that's giving me all of my increased health regain, blood regain, stamina regain, so on and so forth, which didn't make any sense, especially if you had expended a lot of stamina. So resting now actually starts off at a lower value, and you get an increased return the longer you've been resting. So it's not just a, oh, I'm sitting down and I'm gaining 10, 15, 20 stamina a second. It will actually ramp up. It will also take into account your total stamina. So animals that are gassed and have spent all of their stamina are different than someone who's been maintaining it well and is at like 60 to 75. Which also goes to note that there is a lot of review where pretty much every value has been changed at this point to be worked on in relation to stamina cost, because I don't want people to think that you can't just run. And, well, I shouldn't say just run. I don't want people to expend all of their stamina so suddenly and so quickly to where it feels like, oh, I've done just a little bit of activity and this feels like I'm being punished for running around or doing combat or insert whatever else here. So, but that'll be fun. And I get to listen to all the stress testers' feedback on that one. That's going to be lot of reading. So much reading. All of the reading. Lots of reading, lots of notes. A lot of time adjusting values and then setting up a timer and letting it go. And then watching the stamina bar go up on like 4 to 5 different clients and noting the times as they go down. Those are fun. Very fun. So enjoyable. The most thrilling part of balance. But it's okay, because pretty soon we'll get to the part where I just get to kind of push it onto the stress testers and watch things kind of play out and go, ah, yes. Raw numbers, just based off of server logs. Bruce, it is so violently storming outside. Good lord. It just looked like someone took a picture outside of the window.
Meanwhile, we get like maybe, I think, 3 or 4 storms here a year.
I was gonna say, why can't I have your like sad, depressing, overcast, light rain almost everyday weather? Because I love that. I don't need all of that ridiculous storm bit.
Yeah, generally, like, it just usually looks like Dark Souls outside. It's just like grey overcast. Everything's relatively dark.
Let me look. I will check the effects on this machine comparatively. Hold on. Let me not do it on here. Actually, I might be able to. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Ah, my ears! Oh god. Okay, there we go. Ooh, alright. Jeez. It really doesn't like that. Hold on. I will try an alternate method. No, relax. I turned on a debug thunderstorm. Stop jumping to conclusions. You're making everything awful. Stop it. Bad. We will find Katrina and we will bring her to justice. I can't believe I remember that bit. No, I don't have plans to allow any sort of natural disaster like a tornado to take place. I don't even want to fathom the implications of balance that brings, considering the other stuff that we have in the works. Like, oh, okay, well, dinosaurs can break this, so I guess the tornado should. Oh
There's also
boy.
the problem of, like, when it comes to weather, at least like dangerous things like tornadoes and stuff, dying to a tornado isn't fun.
I could
It's
I could
it's
hold on.
essentially
Hold on.
just
Hold on. I could argue that one. It could not fun, it could be neat. Dying to an arbitrary bolt of lightning, which is the request that I've always said is ludicrous and I will never support. Like, no, I don't respect the thought of like putting a
It's
lightning bolt
essentially
in
the
the head of
server
someone.
just choosing you to die.
Well, if the tornado doesn't form on anyone and it started like way out
No,
in
I'm
the
talking about
ocean
the
isn't.
I'm talking about the lightning bolt.
Oh yeah, no, that's just I already win
You get
sadness
the
lottery drawings in real life enough. I don't need it in a video game.
It's a little bit like being, the one guy to die to like the stray artillery shell in Hell Let Loose, and then remembering, oh, I've got to spend 5 minutes running back because the spawn point's gone.
Oh, you know what I could do?
Ah,
We could give I say this, they're going to ask for it, so I'm saying no in advance. You could just give it to where you give them like we allow the admin thing to not be you teleport back to where you are and you're treated, as if just you're an observation tool, but give them like an actual GM blueprint that they could have, so they could left click something and it just lightning bolt, and it's like, there, you can kill people with a lightning bolt that way. And that's the only way.
one way to fry cheetahs.
Could you imagine? I could see you. I could see you on a server seeing a speed hacker going, you know what? I'm going to try and catch him with a lightning bolt real quick. And just all of a sudden, across the landscape.
Well, it's like the smite thing back in Legacy.
Yeah. Well, the smite thing was automatic. You couldn't possibly miss with that.
I will say though, seeing a cheetah go up in flames was always funny.
Don't fuel a community server admins or community server admin power fantasy. Yeah. Carpet bombing of lightning. Temperature system. You're gonna have to talk to a different person about that one. I'll shut it down when it's its time. That's when that'll happen. All right. Attempt number 2. Here we go. Everything might explode. Okay. I will do this as a quick breakdown. The difference between elder and senior is this. We needed to have different verbiage so people understood that you don't get to choose to age, you get old. You will become geriatric to the point that living is not a great idea. It's just not fun anymore. You're probably just going to want to go ahead and do the long sleep. It's going to happen. However, there is a difference between characters that took care of their dinosaurs and their life cycle and those who did not. And those who did not do not under any circumstance enjoy any extended benefit of power into the twilight years of their life. They will most likely advance through age quickly to their poor, crippled state, enjoying no benefits of what we consider to be an elder. An elder, of course, is an animal that is older than an adult and actually has considerable stats and attributes behind their character still. Yes, in order to get perks from it, you have to work for it. Health insurance is free on the island. Oh, there's also something off to the side I didn't show because I'm not trying to run the two clients because it's not going very well. But I can tell I can tell you all there is a running gag I see happen in the general discussion quite a few times about having a Hypsy spit in the face of a Herrerasaurus when it climbs, blinding it and causing it to fall out of the tree to its death. So that's a thing that is available to the Hypsies to defend themselves. If you spit in a Herrerasaurus' face as it's climbing, it's going out of the tree. Should be a fun time.
Yeah, that's one way to introduce him to gravity.
Okay. I am building shaders real quick to see if this will work. Oof. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get the Rex run to display. I saw a couple of you asking for it, so I figured I'd try to deliver while we're sitting here, hanging out together. Otherwise, you know, doing nothing else. We need that never give up, never surrender. You'll have to deal with the fact that I don't have his debug head put on him to where he's looking forward, but, you know. I'll run around as him real quick and check the actual animation. Never back down, never surrender from Galaxy Quest. Come on now. I'm still building things, so you'll have to wait, sorry. Do you think we will ever be able to limit the amount of... I mean, that's... I'm not going to speak on the technical difficulty of adding that, but it sounds like a reasonable thing. Does Rex have the stalk implemented? Brian showed me his crouched animation on... Was it Friday or Thursday? It's Thursday. Showed it to me on Thursday. That one will be a treat. Everyone will really like that one. He's very menacing with his crouch because he looks as if he's ready to kill things he normally considers to be beneath him. It's very unsettling. But it is the crouch. It's... Ugh. Favorite server button is still set on the back burner for 2026. Unfortunately, it's going to have to remain there. Shadow, I quit that. I don't have time for it anymore. I haven't even had that installed in almost 2 years now. That's all gone. Gone forever. Sorry. I haven't played League in a while either. Beyond the occasional, I did play some of that 2v2 recently, the arena thing. But once that was over, it wasn't worth playing. And then before that, it was only like games of Earth with people like Punch. I don't have time to commit to that either. Okay. His turn radius is a little wonky. But we'll go for a quick spin on the T-Rex. Here. We're gonna cap out at like 25, by the way, once I throw on the Thunderstorm, because I have on everything right now, just to see if I could get it working. But yeah, I mean, he's pretty quick. If he wants to kill you, he's gonna kill you. Like, for sure. You're not gonna have a great time. And you have to be hiding behind, like, the appropriate vegetation, because if you're not, he just wipes it out. And I understand that's a disappearing trick right now, but he is going to outright throw trees down. So, let's see. Oh, it didn't stream it. Hold on. It exploded. Stand by. There we go. I don't know why it did that to you all. I'm sorry. I'll do it again. We'll do this for a moment. Deal with a glossy T-Rex, because that's not been set up for him either. Probably actually just do this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, he's going to be glossy the whole time. Oh well, we'll get him running up here. Good lord. He's made of metal. Make sure it's still working. It's still working. Alright, fantastic. Yeah, he is, he's quick. He'll crush a tree. Or two. Or three. Gah!
Oh, might have died again.
Oh yeah, it did. Hold on. Let me fix it. Hold on. No, it's not even fall damage. He has a landing, I guarantee you, is trying to pull off of another blueprint if his landing isn't in, which means that he's gonna make everything explode. But that's fine. I'll pull it back up one more time. Alright, I will be right back while this continues to reload. All right, I'm back. Bruce, did you keep them entertained? Were they having a great time? Hmm?
Has my microphone been muted this whole time?
I'm just going to assume that it has been, and you've just let them sit here suffering in silence.
I thought my
This reminds me of like that wrong number where someone goes, "Remember to feed the baby," and someone just responds with, "I thought you had the baby," and they're like, "What?"
Hell yeah.
Well, he left us in the car. Yeah.
On a nice warm summer day.
I was about to say, what was the temperature, Thunder? What was the temperature? What?
Parked directly in front of the sunlight.
No shade in this parking lot, kids. We're at SeaWorld. I went to acquire food. Leave me be. Good times. Good times. So, while we're sitting here, in some other news, anyone play the new Cyberpunk 2077 update? Was is it cool? I'm kind of curious, but I don't have any time.
Real question is, Don, what nutrients are you filling up right now?
Mind your business. Get away from my food, it's not yours. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Starfield is the new future game. Well, first off, Starfield was neatish. It looked kind of cool. Like, from the little itty bitty stuff I could see, I was like, mods are gonna make this neat. The RE4 Remake Ada DLC is better. Well, you know what? I don't even have the Resident Evil 4 Remake. Because it just doesn't speak to me. It's it's the moment that Resident Evil started going in a direction that I wasn't interested in. So instead of me like hate playing it or whining about it, I just, you know, that's that. That's the end. No more Resident Evil enjoyment for me. Just like Disney with their remakes. No, 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 no. Because the remake of Resident Evil 4 objectively is a really good remake. Like it's a really good product. But it stopped being like zombies. It's like, "Oh, these enemies talk now." Like, right. All right. Okay. I guess. And honestly, there's more Ada in it, and I really, really just don't like Ada. She's, in my opinion, she's been the biggest burden to the, not the biggest burden to the Resident Evil series, but was the biggest burden to the Resident Evil series when it was just survival horror. Still trying to fix it. There's nothing to stare at. It would just be a little screen. I mean, you can talk about the RE3 remake. It had some neat spots in it, but that was it. Otherwise, it was just a massive downgrade. Okay, there we go. Test map works again. Huzzah! The Rex might be able to fall now. We won't have to worry about it. Yeah, Nemesis was kind of just there. I always found it bizarre in any game, and I understand that there's like, I guess, a kind of rule in design that just doesn't get broken, where in a spooky game and a horror game, you need to have an area where a player can feel safe. So you have like the save rooms, you know, in Resident Evil 2, Mr. X couldn't go in certain save rooms. And the moment that happened, you were like, oh, you went from occasionally concerning to a mascot because you are not threatening at all now. Nemesis had the same problem. It was super cool to see him suddenly slam into the like the elevated metro kind of support beam and just slide down in front of you, and now up there you just have to deal with Nemesis for a moment for sure. But there were still locations you could just get into, and Nemesis just kind of stares at you menacingly before magically jumping into the sky. Yeah, I don't know. Felt weird. It was super fun art direction. Very fun art direction. Wish we had actual Raccoon City in there for more than like 20 minutes. Oh man, with our boy Dylan, was it Dylan, Rick, Regina, and Carl in Dino Crisis? Dino Crisis music was great. Holy moly. The save theme for Dino Crisis was really good. Pooh, you should, if nothing else, make sure that you see the back, let's just say 85% of Village, and I won't spoil it. I understand it's been out for a little bit, but there's a pretty cool segment that you get to see and play through, which then makes you go, you know what? I would have preferred to just have played this all game. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, it doesn't um in my opinion like save the game, I guess would be the way to describe it. Like I played Village out of curiosity and I ran through it pretty quick, so I didn't have too much to say other than it didn't waste too much of my time cuz I didn't like it. Ah. Yeah, well, there's nothing little or subtle about this. It just stops being a Resident Evil game for 15 minutes and becomes something else. And you're like, "Oh, this was more fun than I thought it'd be." And also makes sense. But like the plot of Resident Evil Village is I guess, whatever. The mansion segment in Village. What mansion segment are you talking about? Oh, in the beginning? No. No, 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 no. Yeah, I did a little bit of Party Animals just because I liked Gang Beasts so much. It's interesting. The lack of manual control is kind of disappointing. And,
Tiny little wonky as well.
yeah.
Like it's definitely fun. It just feels like a more clunky Gang Beasts.
Their maps are, objective wise for like teams and stuff are super fun because Gang Beasts doesn't have that. I will say I'm not a fan of how the maps just kind of fall apart like really fast before you can even do anything. Like, oh,
I
I
think
not
the black hole one ends way too quickly.
yeah, they all just kind of fall apart.
If you're not in that one corner with the chain, you lose.
Watch out for Starling, yeah. Can't be trusted. You could just be minding your own business and just out of left field. Oh, here's Star to start a small mini boss fight for the duration of the round. Or Spaghetti, who's usually on your team and then just also comes from off screen and drop kicks you, and you wondered what you did to deserve it, and he just goes, "Sorry, I missed." All right. All right. Let me see what I can do here. I don't wanna try and have the stream just chug to death on Gateway while trying to preview this, so I just pulled the atmospherics over to this testing level. Campfire stories. We could do some campfire stories. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's see if I can get this running. Now, hold on. We occasionally have the issue of the game or the editor capture not wanting to display sometimes. No, that's not the point. It's something specific that I have an issue with. Don't. No, it's not a. It's not a straight troubleshooting thing like that. Let's see. Perfect. I got it to pop up. Awesome. Let me try and do this for y'all real quick. I'll get this thunderstorm. You can hear all the pigs snorting and losing their mind in the background, so it can destroy your immersion. That's a fun time. Oh my lord.
Hmm.
I just did it. It worked fine.
The streamer's curse.
I guarantee you I need to restart stream now at this point. That's probably what it is. This is partially built from the pain machine from the old days.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the pain machine. Cursed is better than haunted. Yeah. Oh goodness. You know what game needs to come back to life, but it needs a reboot, like a reboot and start from the beginning again. Can we get a new age Turok game?
Hmm. I don't think I actually ever played Turok.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil had one of the most gnarly weapons I've ever seen in a game called the Cerebral Bore, which was basically a homing weapon that once you locked onto someone and you fired it, it was going to hit them. Like there's nothing you can do about it, it's gonna hit them. And when it hits them, they're instantly dead, but they have to stand there. It locks them in an animation, and you just hear this drilling noise, and it sounds like water being violently spit out from something. And you just see just brain fluid and blood flying out of this animal's or humanoid thing's skull before at the end it just goes and blows their head up.
Seeds of Evil. Ah, I would have been 3 years old when this came out.
Yeah. Here. At least chat can hear it. They'll hear it. It's gross. That's it. You just hear drilling noises and spewing sounds and then an explosion. Cerebral Bore was nuts. That's so bizarre. Let me try something else real quick. Pain machine, stop. Stop abandoning us in our time of need. It's disappointing because even if this does this again, I can't just turn around and be like, all right, well, let's do some games with chat because I can't even do that at the same time as the stream with this. Any boomers here old enough to have played the original carnivore games where you could hunt dinosaurs? I don't know if it was an arcade game. I think the only dinosaur arcade games I can remember outside of like obvious licensed Jurassic Park stuff was Primal Rage, Primal Quest, um, oh, there's one more and I can't remember it. I do, however, remember I finally got the Lost World Jurassic Park arcade game working on PC, and I did play through that because I'd never gotten to beat it as a kid, but I did as an adult, and it was just as good as I thought it'd be. Okay. All right. All right. I did it. Enough finagling. Please just don't screw this up. No. The googly-eyed green demon, yeah. The evil, the weird eyes. Chameleon eyes, that's what I was looking for. Ugh. So uncomfortable. So gross. Yeah, it was hopeful. It was hopeful. And then it didn't want to pick the thing up. Okay, I have one more attempt in me. And if it dies this time, I know what it is. And I'm going to be sad, which means I might have another attempt in me. A one-to-one film adaptation of The Lost World, I feel, would be just a terrible time. It would have some neat scenes. The Lost World would probably be, generally speaking, a terrible time. A one-to-one film adaptation of Jurassic Park, however, would be fantastic. I would love a one-to-one film adaptation of Jurassic Park. You'd almost need like a limited series run, like a 6-episode This is Jurassic Park 1-to-1. Trespasser, you mean the greatest Jurassic Park game to have ever been created? Hyped for another Jurassic movie? Tim, please do not tell me that you are the person that I'm going to remember as the individual who came into my life to give me accurate information that they are making yet another Jurassic movie. Please tell me that it is a lie. Please tell me that it's just, you're just, haha. There's not an actual one coming out, because, ugh.
You know there's gonna be a new one coming out. They're gonna. Like, why wouldn't they?
Okay. Let's see if it works, or if it explodes. I think it should explode because it's exploded every other time. However, there it is. Okay.
You're supposed to be showing it on stream right now?
Yeah, it was there. It was there and then it went away. I'm noticing that if I don't have the scene up, it won't capture it. If it does capture it, it explodes. So, yeah, I might have to do that. Hold on. Everybody gets a whole lot of nothing. Big nothing burgers. Pouring salt all over the Godzilla vs. Kong movie? Oh my lord. Boo. More lizard. Do you remember in Godzilla vs. Kong when they went through like what kind of looked like a quasi hyperspace from a B film in order to get to the center of the Earth? And then later they just fly out of it via a hole that Godzilla shot in the ground? Because I remember. The movie just spent tons of time breaking its own rules. Opinions on Godzilla -1. I'm so excited. I loved Shin Godzilla. So, it's looking like it's going to be a good time. I like how I told Chad I only had one test left in me, and I'm over here doing like 3 more. Oh, good lord. I can hear what sounds like TV static coming through my headphones, and it's the rain outside. Okay. Now don't be that way. Show up. Show up! Buddy, after I'm done this sandbox game, I have no idea. I don't want to look at dinosaurs for a long while. Let somebody else do all that nonsense. I have played maybe 30 minutes of Baldur's Gate. No, no, no. I've played Baldur's Gate on a few different occasions, and I've never gotten past the beach after the Mind Flayer ship crashes, like right at the beginning, because I just don't have time. I wish. I wish. Spider-Man 2 looks like a treat. I probably won't have time for that either. I I literally have not had time outside of like grabbing gameplay references for things to do any sort of substantial amount of gaming. Like let me put it this way. Let me look here at Spider-Man 1 from Insomniac was a treat. When Peter turns around and goes, "You knew." I was like, "Oh, buddy, my heart's breaking for a fictional character. What's going on here? I don't like that. I don't like that feeling." Okay. Let's see. Pulling it up again. Let's see. Yeah. See, so I'll put it this way: Spider-Man 1 from Insomniac and things like Red Dead Redemption 2 from, you know, Rockstar. Like those are some memorable stories. Those are really good. Those were enjoyable times where I was like, just throughout the game on a actually no, for Red Dead it was throughout the game. It's Spider-Man 1 at the end. I was like, damn, I wish I could write that good, but I can't. And throughout Red Dead Redemption 2, like as you learn about your main character, I'm like, damn, I wish I could write that good, but I can't. They were such a treat. I mean, not that my opinion matters more than anyone else's, but I would I would I would guesstimate to say that Arc 2 is real. I think it would be really dumb to say that Arc 2 isn't real. Okay. Did it pull up? Did it pull it up? Come on now. It did not. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Relax. It
Holding.
might explode. It might explode. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Do we have pay dirt? Did my theory work of just starting it and then having it stream, swapping over to the other, going live? Oh my lord, it did. Okay. So I'm sorry it took so long, but as a smart man Gaben once said, these things take time. These things take time, right? They take time. All right, let's see. Um, this is not in a full environment. I'm I'm not going to risk that right now. You're just going to have to deal with it this way. It's not going to be the greatest, but I will return on Monday with some treats, some actual news, and hanging out in this and ability to show you all the real stuff. This is going to be a lot faster than it should be, in terms of both it coming in and the amount of lightning strikes. I don't want to hear any of it, so relax. So, how's everybody's new batch of tinnitus that's been introduced to their life? I don't know why, by the way, that was not set to 5. I had it at 5. I was curious why that was being the way it was, but I'm very sorry for that. There we go. Okay, now, that being said, that's the last thing that I am committing myself to in order to show you all on this horrible machine. But
Sharing with them the storm that's outside your window.
But no, the lightning's not nearly as bad outside the window. Occasionally it's as bright, but so now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and do it on Gateway real quick. And if it explodes when I load it, it explodes when I load it, and then I don't have to open the editor again, so you know. Yeah. We had to exercise some demons out of that during the process to UE5, which I'm not going to jinx, but is looking pretty good. It's looking like we got Satan out of there. Yeah, so outright on Gateway, because even though I can't show it, I can at least talk about it. Gateway had a memory issue when we moved over to World Partition, which wasn't previously there in UE4. and the issue was causing like server and client memory both to go up, but the server memory was sometimes surpassing 16 gigs and going towards like 18, 20. Of course, that was due to a memory leak. We ended up fixing that one. But the memory usage was still so high. If we released Gateway in the state that it was in, it was going to require absolutely all server owners to upgrade servers to what I would consider like unfair standard due to our mistake. So I pretty much made sure that that got taken care of. It was a very, very, very rough time, but memory usage is now super low. And, you know, that's the jinx. But I'm hoping to have all that start testing on Monday. No, you don't need an upgrade still needed. That was the whole point, is I was uncomfortable saying, hey, let's get this out fast and make everyone have to pay more in order to run servers. That's preposterous and super unfair. There's a reason that I keep this game at $20. And there's a reason I don't like trying to just go, okay, cool, everything, we can just go out now. And I mean, don't get me wrong, we've made mistakes before, especially when it comes to performance or optimization. But that one would have been ludicrous, and that would have required other people to spend money, which is just nothing short of bullshit, in my opinion. I wouldn't be down with that as someone who could make that call. So at least you all can blame me and solely me for that decision. I expect to see no complaints and hatred on other members of the team for that one, because it wasn't their call. Okay. Let's see if I can trick the machine into doing this too. Gateway is probably going to be so much worse. So much worse, and I can't stress this enough.
Make sure to light some candles, some incense.
So much worse.
Pray to the Omnissiah.
Buddy, if you look back in hindsight, there's a whole heap of things that we did for one reason or another, and we wish we could do it differently, but a lot of the times it boils down to this is the best we can do with what we have right now, and this decision needs to be made. Appease the machine spirits. Lighting a candle. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay, okay. Channeling the spirits. Channeling the spirits. Channeling the spirits. Everybody raise your hands. Channel the spirits.
Homina, 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 homina.
Unto the Omnissiah. Okay. Let's see if it works. Oh.
I believe.
Do I still have this? I do, but it's a tier 2 emote. Maybe I should move this down. I love this. Fred's chum. No one even knows what Praise Be is from anymore, probably.
Good old Mad Max.
Yes, Bruce. Thank you, guy who I would obviously know knows it and therefore spoils it for anyone else to possibly get. It's fine. Never mind. It's
You're
okay.
welcome, friend.
Just remember, Bruce is on one of the unlockable roster characters in my life, of which none of you are, so obviously he felt that was directed at him. Okay. Alright.
The best one of all, though, is Bobby B.
Yes, but Bobby B is an immortal tier 3 emote that I also might make tier 1. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to stream like I used to anymore anyway. Like, I've thought about it where I'm like, oh yeah, I could stream, you know, like 4 or 5 days of the week.
Hmm.
Not that appealing anymore. Let's see. Okay. All right. I will attempt to deliver. This one is not finalized for Dilo, but someone wanted to see him on Gateway's night setting. By someone, I apply that to the royal most of you that I've seen parroting it. Don't ask why the hole's there.
Doing your best Jeff Goldblum laugh there, are you?
No, just the ridiculousness that I had to do to make this function real quick on this PC is just silly. I used to stream 4 to 5 times a week. I didn't say it had to be 8 hours, but it's still something.
Although sometimes they'd be like, well, like 23 hours.
The old ones, yes,
Yeah.
but at the same
Back in the day where I'd go to bed, wake up, you're still streaming.
yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, back in the day, I didn't have nearly as many responsibilities. God.
Back in the good old days.
When everyone always goes, do you miss anything about older versions of the Isle? It's like, yeah, when I could focus solely on just making the game in the editor, and that was the least
You didn't have to be Business Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus.
Paperwork Pete.
Paperwork Pete. Yeah, paper. Which reminds me of the adventures of Scaly Pete and Groot.
Oh god.
Yeah. I think it's raining here. Is it? It is. It's raining. All right. Let's see if I can make it explode. Yeah, I don't know if it'll do exploding lightning every 5 seconds now.
Oh. Stream just
Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There's no reason for that. There we go. I was gonna say. No, because it didn't crash. I mean, this is dark as it gets, so at least when it comes to inclement weather plus night, which obviously, yeah, okay, cool, it's we get it, it's pitch black, but I meant with the vision. Such anger, such rage.
God, that Windows noise just made me check my
Yeah, no, his is not adjusted. Brightness levels are adjusted for weather, but not range and focal distance. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Are we? Actually, I don't know where we are, because I didn't pay attention to see when the fork in the road was. Wait, no, is this the fork? This is the fork in the road. Hold on.
You just pulled the Nedry and went down the wrong road.
Yeah. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. I'm just see if I can find out where I am. I feel like I should be going to K15 on this road, though. If I was going in the right direction. No, I'm not. Okay, so we are at the perimeter, the big perimeter gate. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. So this is... This takes me... Oh. Oh, holy moly. No, I went in the totally wrong direction. Yeah, okay. I know where I am now. Which now has made me curious. Explosive night vision range. Perfect. There is a sky up here somewhere. Yeah, we went on the opposite side of where I was looking at, but that's fine. Let's see. Explode. There we go. Yeah, it puts us right about here. Let's see what this looks like at night.
Oh, stream went funky again.
No, it's that has been from the delete key. I kid you not, when I'm coming in and out of the blueprint. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it's doing that. So, bit of a bummer. Oof. Oh, I don't know if he's set up to push doors. I'm almost scared to try. Does he? Does he? Okay, he does. Sick. Does he have little droplets on him? Neat. You need a one call? You're not gonna hear anything in this rain. Those old, gross utility lights. They give off that gross little hum. I don't think you can hear it during the thunderstorm, though. Here, go. Go in here a moment. There we go. Imagine playing as a human in this. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can imagine it or it'll explode. Yeah. Load everything. There we go. We're now imagining it.
You remember the screen? There you go.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. We imagine. Yeah, see, I've got certain things turned off right now. So I'm sorry, y'all are gonna see like Venom symbiotes here and there. Blech. But no, being in here while it rains and stuff. I will say humans are going to have a different experience when it comes to rain. Water drops on the center of the screen. No safety for you. You're in first person. It's going down your eyes. Wipe eye mechanics? Yeah. We need one. I think if we track in footprint, yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, if we track in footprints, there's still the mesh footprints. I wonder, hold on, there should be something invisible here, right? Yeah. While I'm thinking about it, here, we'll do this. One more. Oh, the no running no running footsteps. So weird. And then after this one, I'm gonna go eat. I did what I could because I felt bad that I wasn't able to make it as I had originally planned to stream for you all. So unfortunately, you get my backup machine stream. Hold on. Wait, can you even go to the helipad and see off the edge? Because I don't think you can. Hey, not by much. A pretty foggy day. Jump. Yeah, I'll do it one time. Actually, as a comparison, this is probably going to just look blown out as hell. There they go. It just took them a second to come on. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this right. Let me... There you go. Now you know what a Herrerasaurus looks like to another Herrerasaurus. And this is without any sort of additional effect for at a distance that's meant to indicate something without it being, hey, you have to see this, you know, highlighted part here. You can get some sort of little flicker that's like, oh, this is important, look this way. But yeah, dark foggy night. So that's fun. Yeah, it's only other Herrerasaurs. Anyway, I'm gonna eat food. Let me find a streamer to send you all to. I'm not even logged into Twitch, so I don't know who I can send you to. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Who do I send? I don't know any of these names. Tell Punch to stream. Well, there you go, Bruce. You've been informed. Stream.
God, I don't even know what I would.
Let's see. I don't know any of these streamers. Hopefully they're not evil. Let me pick a random one. Hopefully this person is nice and wholesome. You all be nice. Do not be cruel creatures. Oh, look at that. Subscribers only. Unfortunate.
And they just like